Alright, so this video is going to be on XXXTentacion's song Vice City and how it connects to the Vatican because I just thought about this song title, Vice City, like Vatican City. That's what my brain went to, uh, that's what I just thought about. And I did some digging and what I found, it's incredible. We're also going to be talking about Grand Theft Auto, Vice City, the video game, because that's where the song got its name from. Because he um he even posted it with the cover art or the cover of the song, whatever was of the video game of GTA Vice City. So, and we're going to talk about how he connects to the star Sirius, the dog star or the God star, because dog is backwards, is God spelled backwards, vice versa, whatever. And yeah, so let's just get into it. So X's song Vice City released on a date with 42 numerology on March 5th, 2014. So March 5th, got 3-5 there, 8. And then 2014, so 14 plus 8, 22. And then the 20, 20 plus 22, 42. And what do you think this song name equates to? Vice City, of course, 42. X died on a date with 42 numerology. The Vatican became a city-state on the 42nd day of the year, on a date with 42 numerology. And we know why. This all goes back to the Jesuits, the Catholic Church's real god that they worship, Saturn. Saturn, 42. And a connection I forgot to throw in here, actually. Remember, because I've said this a lot in decodes. The beast, allowed to rule for 42 months in the Bible. Also, there's 42 generations of Jesus. So I'll go back and add those 2 points. But this number, 42, it's big with rituals involving black people. And specifically black rappers, as X was, because rapper equals 74 just as Jesus does. And they do a bunch of Jesus rituals with rappers. I mean, Gunu, if you saw my video or decode, whatever on him, I mean, it's just, there's no refuting it. I mean, it's surface level stuff besides the numbers, the gematria of it. But anyways, they do this with black people primarily because in the Bible, it describes Jesus as a black man having hair of wool and bronze skin, you know? So that's why they do these rituals, these Jesus rituals with black people, specifically black rappers, as X was. Anyways, the word blacks equals 42. The N word, the hard R, 42. Slavery, 42. If you look up, Black Panther's Chadwick Boseman, Google or whatever in the little side profile thing literally has him with, I think, a hat on with the number 42 on it. There's pictures of him, and they have a backdrop that has 42 all over it. I mean, it's just, when you know this code, you know why that is. Jackie Robinson, number 42. Jackie, 42. The first black Major League Baseball player, even though I don't think he really was. It was some other guy. I'll have to look into that. Anyways, getting back to X, Ja. A lot of people called him Ja, short for Jase, his full first name. Ja is a name for God, actually. And this is what the Rastafarians refer to. This is their name for God. And actually, Jase X was named after a Bob Marley song called So Jase. I think it means So God Said. And the phrases the God Ja and Holy Jase both equal 42. So as far as his Vice City song, a guy named Canis Major, his producer name, I guess, produced the song. Canis Major, this exact name is a constellation that contains the brightest star in the sky, Sirius, that has very rooted in the occult, a lot of rituals done with it. Sirius is known as the God Star or the Dog Star, and both these phrases equal 42. Astrology, 42, as we're getting astrological. Why bring this star up, this God Star? It's because X died in a Jesus ritual. Jesus, the Son of God. S-U-N. And we're gonna show how the Sun Sirius conjunction ties in. But X, I'm not going to explain how X died in a Jesus ritual, but he did. And if you want info on that, if you don't know already, see here. And I know Zachary K. Hubbard on his old blog has some decodes on it, which I do talk about in this video. Anyways, Jesus, also known as the Son of Man, that phrase, the Son of Man, a phrase equating to 420 like 42 in Jewish gematria. Again, the 42 generations to Jesus, and the supposed Savior equals 42. Jesuit, 42. This song, Vice City, came out on 3/5, like 35, connecting the Catholic Holy See, which, what the Vatican City State is called. Holy See, think about the Illuminati, a Jesuit creation. I, 35, and Jesuitism equals 35. Also, interestingly, this song came out 35 weeks after the start date of the conjunction between Sirius and the Sun. If you know, you know, but a lot of people don't know. Jesus is just the personification of the S-U-N, the S-U-N of God. And I'll talk about this more. But that's how this really connects here. So yeah, keep that in mind as well. There's layers to this. There's layers and layers of meaning in all this. So you gotta be able to look at all this from multiple angles. Anyways, going back to Sirius, the conjunction between the Sun and Sirius lasts until August 11th, a date that was a span of 201 days after X was born. His management after his death re-released Vice City on all streaming platforms a span of 201 days before the Society of Jesus' birthday. The Society of Jesus, just formal name of the Jesuits, who are Sun/Saturn worshippers. And why the Sun and Saturn have a connection, because Saturn's known as has been called the ancient Sun, because some say it was the Sun before our Sun that we know now. Yeah, and I'll talk about this a little more later. Anyways, so I just want to say this, though. It released, I don't know about any other streaming platform. Okay, I'll say this. I'm assuming that it released on January 27th across all the platforms as it did on YouTube, because I know it did on YouTube, but I don't know about the other platforms, because normally what they do, they release albums and songs, at least with my time zone, an hour before the day they said they would. So it actually, if you look it up, it'll say January 28th, but on YouTube, they released it on January 27th. So like I said, according to this date, Vice City was re-released, at least on YouTube, maybe even all platforms, a span of 201 days before the Society of Jesus' birthday. And it only is fitting that this connects, as in Jewish gematria, Vice City equals 1229, the 201st prime number. And this number, 201, the big number with the Jesuits who created the Illuminati as Order of Illuminati equals 201, the Jesuit Order equals 201, the phrase the Sun and Sirius equals 201, and the phrases the Holy Dog Star, or you could say the Holy God Star, doesn't matter, they're both the same value, equating to 201 as well. And the phrase the Holy Bible, 201. Zex died in a Jesus ritual, and these people, the Jesuits, scripting a lot of what's known as prophecy, but it's really not. They're scripting it. And I'm not saying there's not, but a lot of what people, the average Joe, would call prophecy is not prophecy. Anyways, like I said earlier, Vice City got its name from the Grand Theft Auto game. This video game, GTA Vice City, released 201 days before the Pope's birthday. The Pope at the time, Pope John Paul II. And who makes the GTA? series? Oh, that's right, Rockstar Games, a phrase equating to none other than 201. Vice City released 56 days before the Church of Satan's birthday. A Jesuit-controlled organization, Church of Satan 56, Society of Jesus 56, All-Seeing Eye 56, the phrase The Son of God 56, and XXXTentacion 56. The phrase The S-U-N, Son of God, equals 560 like 56 in Jewish gematria. Remember what I was talking about earlier, Jesus' personification of the sun, Saturn, connection to the sun, as Saturn known as the ancient, has been called the ancient sun or the old sun.
Lucifer called the son of dawn, and
yeah, so when Satan's referred to or the beast, it's Saturn. It all goes back to Saturn for real. And this is why the Vatican City-State was created 56 days after Saturnalia, the festival and tribute to Saturn. Vice City released, just think about Vice City, the name, Vices. Go listen to the song, it's a great song. And Vice City, this song released a span of 56 days before the Jesuit Superior General's birthday. Finally, this song, Vice City, released 5 months and 6 days before the last day that Sirius and the Sun are in conjunction, which is August 11th, like I talked about. That is all I had to say. Thank you guys for watching, and I'm out. Peace.